listen to the social media of most of the Islamic clerics that are from this extraction, you will hear their language is so destructive. So all that they need to do is to pick up those clerics, and it will end up the raising of bandits in the form of Almajiri in northern Nigeria. Number two, go after them and not spare them. There's nothing like negotiation. How can you be paying people that are slaughtering your citizens and you tell me that this is justice? No, justice is to neutralize them. He that kills by the sword will die also by the sword. Mayati Allah officials should all be arrested. They are part. They know, and I keep saying it, they know Magban and Mayati Allah are the terrorist association. So they should be proscribed as terrorist group. They should be arrested and then disbanded in this country.
You northern Islamic scholars, you northern imams, you people are evil. It shall never be well with you people morning, afternoon, and night. And you see, the main reason why I'm saying this is because why I've been monitoring you people, you pigs, you northern Islamic scholars, you northern imams. I've been monitoring you pigs based on the things going on in Nigeria. Regarding most especially in the north, in that northern part of that contraption called Nigeria, whereby human beings are being killed on daily basis by Islamic extremists, by Islamic terrorists. But you northern Islamic scholars, you northern imams, you all are fond of keeping quiet. You don't say anything. You people don't say anything like to condemn the evil that your Islamic terrorists are busy perpetrating in the northern part of Nigeria, and now they are spreading it down to the south. But you Islamic scholars, you northern Muslims, or you northern imams, you all have kept quiet. You people dare not talk about it. You people don't talk about it. You people don't condemn that evil act. Anyway, I'm not surprised of you people not condemning it, because why? This is one thing you, the Islamic people, are known for. Especially you Nigerian Islamic believers. This is one thing you people are known for. You people are terrorists. When your Islamic extremists of a brother are busy perpetrating their evil, killing people, you people dare not come out to condemn it. But when issue involving a northern Fulani with a southern people, then you bunch of pigs, you bunch of dogs who claim to be Islamic scholars from the north, or you imams from the north who all crawl out and begin to yap nonsense, begin to say nonsense. Or when it comes to religion, you people carry it on your head. Whereas there's absolutely nothing good coming out of that your Islamic religion. That also includes Christianity also. Nothing good is coming out from that your Islamic belief nor worship. It's not changing your people's life. There's still Almajiris everywhere in the northern part of Nigeria, even all across Nigeria there. There are still northern beggars, out of school children. What about your girls over there in the north? They don't go to school. But you people are good in delivering children, giving birth to children, giving birth to babies that you people cannot take care of. But when the terrorists are busy doing all these things, when you people give birth to all these children now, you don't take care of them. At the long run, they will now join terrorists, be it suicide bombers, be it the foot soldiers of being the terrorists. But you Islamic foolish imams and Islamic scholars, you people dare not say anything about it. When it comes to election, you people begin to run your mouth, begin to segregate, talking about this is who to vote and this is who not to vote. This person is a Christian, an infidel. This one is a Muslim, is a fellow Muslim. Vote for a fellow Muslim. You bunch of fools who don't have sense. Bunch of useless people who claim to be Islamic scholars, not imams. Fools. I've said it countless times and I'll continue to say it. You see that thing called religion, be it even Christianity, be it Islam, it's the worst thing that happened to not just only Nigeria, but Africa as a whole. Africa as a whole. Religion is one thing that have destroyed Africa. That's why many of us in Africa still, still acting sheepishly. The right time to ask questions, we will not ask questions because we are afraid because of the religion. Religion say, this say. Look at the whole nonsense going on in Africa. Whereas Africa is a continent that is well blessed with all kinds of mineral resources, but the Westerners are coming down to Africa to milk all those mineral resources, to use it for their own benefit and for their own gain, and to develop their own, continent or their own countries. But Africans are the ones who own these mineral resources. They come to Africa to harvest. But some of you claim you are northern elite or northern Islamic scholars nor imams. You people are still busy fooling yourselves there. Whatever. Whereas terrorists are busy perpetrating their evil. You people dare not condemn it. You have gold in your northern region. You have all kinds of mineral resources in your northern region, but you can't make good use of it for the benefit of your own people. You can't make good use of the mineral resources. The Chinese are the ones now who are busy harvesting the mineral resources in your northern region. Why, when it comes to the south, the foreigners are the ones, the Westerners are the ones who are milking Nigerian oil, crude oil. When it comes to election, you people are very good. You northern imams and northern Islamic scholars are very good to come out and tell your people, this is a Christian, an infidel, you don't have to vote for him. This one is a Muslim, vote for him, he's your fellow brother, Islamic brother. You bunch of foolish people who don't have sense. Bunch of foolish people. You see Islam, You see the nonsense you people practice over there in Nigeria in the name of Islam. That is total nonsense. That's why your politicians are busy building mosque. That's the only thing they know how to do, build mosque for you people. But they won't build roads, they won't build hospitals, they won't build good schools for you people. No, they won't. All they know how to do best is building mosque for you people. That also goes to the so-called Nigerian Christians. That's what their criminal treachery that the GOs, pastors, reverend fathers, bishop, prophet, and prophetess are also busy doing in the south. Building up big auditorium, the biggest auditorium in the world. While the politicians who are also Christians are busy milking them, stealing their money. And if they steal their money finish, they will take the money to the same church to give to the GOs, pastors, reverend fathers, bishop, and prophet and prophetess. The religious leaders are benefiting from the corrupt politicians too. So if you're a northern Nigerian imam or Islamic scholar, God will surely punish you people. Your Allah you people worship will also still punish you people. Now is fasting season now. You people are busy now fasting. Fasting for what? Fasting for nothing. After fasting now, you people will go back to your usual crime. Killing people in the name of Allah. But you people are fasting now. You people are fasting now. When someone talk, you people begin to threaten that person. You see, nobody will dare threaten me. Nobody can threaten me. I will say the truth. I am called bitter truth. So I think it's high time you, the ordinary Northerners, need to wake up and challenge those your criminal imams and your Islamic scholars. They are part of your problem. If you are from the northern part of that contraction called Nigeria, if you don't have good schools, you don't have good roads, you don't have good hospitals, you don't have good basic amenities, hold your imams and your Islamic scholars responsible, because they are part of the problem too. They are benefiting from the corrupt system of Nigeria. That is fact.
Insecurity lasting more than a day is not mystery. It is permission. They know. The thieves of breathing future, the collectors of human sorrow, roam highways like kings of the night, collecting taxes and blood. The lawless riders of the dry wind, the rebels without honor, record videos confidently because fear protects them more than government. They know. Northern Nigeria bleeds without pause, and those who swore oath to protect us sleep soundly. They know. If unity fails, it is because you broke it. If insecurity thrives, it is because you fed it. And every time you pretend to mourn with us, God sees the truth you hide behind your condolences. May history write your silence as betrayal, and may the world remember that every attack that lasted past 24 hours. You knew. Justice. And bring back our girls.
You see, the herdsman has gone through a lot of hardship. No government has really actually sat down to see into their plight, to modernize them, to even spend anything. Not one kobo of our Nigerian budget goes to them. And now they feel they
If they leave banditry, they won't have access to money to finance their war machines. War machines to do what? To overrun you and Islamize all of you. For those of you who still believe it is not religious war. This is literally more than religious war. This is a crusade. So all this message Gumi is delivering, it is coming from Gumi. It is not coming from anybody in the bush, because Gumi is the one grooming those people in the bush. He is claiming that they are not living a good life in the bush. He is claiming that the military is bombarding them. Now he was asked, why can't they come out and surrender? He claimed that what will be their reprieve, because they are fighting for something. All these years they have been neglected. Number one, it can be understandable because Fulanis invaded Nigeria 400 years ago and overthrew Hausa people and took their land. So you find out that they are bringing in more mercenaries that are not from Nigeria, just because they want to gain numbers and monopoly to Islamize the whole country. So Gumi is their spokesperson. Gumi is the one grooming them. Gumi is the one giving them military training. Gumi is the one giving them medical assistance. Gumi is the one running errand for them, speaking for them on behalf of government. When I got this intel of Gumi allegedly giving terrorist military assistance, I decided to find out who is Gumi. What is Gumi's occupation? That Gumi travels the world. What is Gumi's occupation? Gumi is Islamic cleric. Gumi is a medical doctor. Gumi is a mediator between terrorists and government. That is how Gumi makes his money. So as a good citizen of Nigeria, what are you learning in all these things playing out? Because since the inception of the APC in Nigeria, Nigeria has turned upside down because they are terrorist government. It is high time we begin to single out all these people who live in United States, who are coming to tell us that people who are calling for US intervention on these people dying. It is high time we start calling for the United States to revoke their citizenship, because those are threats to United States security. Those are threats to United States growth. You cannot live in the US. People are dying in Nigeria on the ground. You are saying people that are people who are calling for help, that they have ulterior motive. You are a criminal and selfish person. So it is time we start singling them out and calling for United States to revoke their citizenship and deport them back to Nigeria, so that they will go and face what ordinary people are facing in Nigeria. Bunch of cowards and, selfish individuals.
Hi, welcome back. You see, this Islam as a religion is one thing I've ever loved before, but ever since I started hearing what the northern Islamics queries and using it for, I start disliking it, and I even hate it more than anything now. I hate it more than any other thing. These people and the way their Quran and everything there has made everything to be different in their own eye, because I don't see anything that will just make these people to be mute, because up till now they are not having any voice to talk. Even all this thing that happened to one Kwara man, this other man that was just buyed recently, if you notice, they buyed one king from Kwara, and these guys never say anything just because it is not a sultan or sultan of Sokoto that was by. Had it been, this thing has to be a sultan or someone from Sokoto or Bauchi. Everywhere now would have been scattered, but now that it is another person, they are happy, and for them that is what their Quran says. There is one of their Quran that even says that by the infidels, anybody who doesn't believe this, buy them. That is why whenever they buy any Christian, it does not concern them, because they see Christian as infidels. Any of them they see and any of them they buy, it is not their concern. They see Christian people that are doing tradition, they see them infidels. They can even go to where they pray and buy them without even any remorse. You know them. All this they have been doing in their mind, they are having, good record, but not knowing that it is bad record and many other things they are creating for themselves. Although I don't know, before I used to think that things in the Bible and things in the Quran are the same, but recently that a man who converted from Islam to Christian came out to say that the things in the Bible is opposite to what is in the Quran. That is when I start getting all this, and that is when I start knowing all this, because there is a verse from the Bible that says that any infidel should be treated well and you should care for them. In their own side, any infidel should be buried. That is why we say it is opposite to each other. So they even hate each other. Can you see? And we claim that we are serving one God, and you are unliving your fellow for your own God. God created every human to come to this life and survive. But these guys, they are unliving the people that God has created. But in their mind, they are gaining many things, but they are doing all these things to themselves. But to you, the youth growing up in the north now, still thinking that what you should do in the future is what your people are doing today. See, you're gonna lose your own life before that time, because even your people self, like, they are not going to survive it. I can see everybody getting wise day by day, and by then I think there will be nothing like any religion, and face me and face you will just start being 10. So that is what I can tell you. So yeah, if anybody knows what is good for him, should be doing what will favor him and favor others, not only what favors you, and you will leave others or by others. That is what I can advise you for today. Thank you.